today's lesson, we're going to have a look at the song Fusion Boulevard, written by Frank Corniola, which comes from the book Rhythm Section Drumming, which has been around for a fair while. There's lots of songs at the back, and we commonly use them in school for our solo assessments. And this is a ripper because it has a little drum solo section in it. The song has 4 sections, A, B, and C, and then it has the D, or the drum solo part. And in this lesson, we're going to look at the first part, the A section. The song starts, in fact, with 2 bars of drum solo. So on the backing track, you'll hear 2 bars of percussion, which is your 8 counts in, and then you get 8 counts of drum solo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom. You hear the band comes in on count 4, and then, or count 8 of your 2 bars, and then we start our A section. Now, the first 6 bars all start the same. They start with this pattern. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, so right hand's on the hi-hats. The little crosses in the top space in this book are for closed hi-hats. And then you can see that there's a little open circle with a line through it. This was Frank's idea of writing for a loose hi-hat, or he describes as an open hi-hat, but we're going to say as a loose hi-hat. So let's put that bit on now. 1. So each of the bars start like that, and then this one on the 4E-ander goes 4E-ander, 4 loose, closed, snare. So let's put that bar together. And then the second bar starts the same. And then each of these first 3 lines has a different feel on the end there. This one goes. So we can play it singles, or we can use doubles, and it might just depend how your technique holds up by the time we get it up to tempo. So if I use doubles, it's going to sound like double, double, which are going to be quieter, and then some accents. So let's put that first line together. 1, 2, and 3, and 4E-ander. Okay, second line is almost the same. The difference is the fill in the ends of the bars. So this one has the first bar goes a 4E-ander, and we can see the accents, loud, soft, loud, soft. So I'm going to take my right hand from the hi-hat over onto the snare drum to play the 4E-ander. And then the second part of the bar, again, same as the first line. This time we're hitting on 4 with a nice loose hi-hat. We then have this rhythm, and we've got a little cross rhythm where we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I've gone into open hands. You can reach under if you want. And then you stay in this. Or I played it open-handed. And as I play that bass drum, I've gone back into my traditional. So I think this phrase from that high tom-tom sounds like this. And then we've just got a single slash. So this is an indication for you just to do a fill. Now, because of the tempo, you're probably not going to get a lot more than 4E-ander or some sort of around the drums. Right, let's put those first 3 lines of the A section together. 1, 2, 3, 4. be like a quarter note, big fat flam. And then that's setting us up into our next section. So in this next line, we see we go into 3/8. So I'm just going to count 3/8 notes per bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And in this case, we've got the 16th notes in between. So I might count 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now the first bar, fairly straightforward. 1 and 2 and 3 and, finishing with a double hi-hat. And the next one, 1 and 2 and 3. Now we can see it's a little bit confusing here. There's a slash through the stem of the 16th note. Now there's a couple of ways to play it. Either it's just a press, or if we imagine it's a double stroke tied over to the next one, we might play. So first of all, I'll show it with a little press. And now with our okay. Then our next phrase is 2/4, which is 4/8 notes. So because I've been counting 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 4. So there's how those bars fit together. All right, let's put our whole A section together. And in the song, we get to repeat this 4 times, so we get good value. The first time is just drums. I think the second time the band comes in with a boop, 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 boop section. And then we've got 2 bars with the whole band playing it. So here we go. Here's the whole A section. I'll repeat it twice so that you can practice along. We're playing nice and slowly today. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully that's helpful. And now we'll be ready to move on to the B section, or the next part of the song.